Hey everyone, today we're going to do a more traditional style class. We're going to be focusing on getting our spine moving. It's still going to be a full body workout, but it's going to have that focus on getting movement through our spine. It's really important to actually move it because often we get stuck in this sort of position on our computers and whatnot. We don't actually get movement through it. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so we're going to get started. Just a nice little easy warm up here on the floor. The whole workout's going to be on the floor today, so that's good. Take a nice big breath and just lengthen out through that spine. Grow taller on your lower spine there. Taking that nice big inhale, and then you're just going to start to roll that head to one side to start getting that rotation through that neck. And we'll go back the other side. Good. Couple like this. Focusing on that breath today, moving through that spine. Last one here. Meet me back in the center and we'll just start to roll those shoulders back. Thinking nice and tall here. And rolling them forward. Meet me back in the center. Take that left arm down to the floor. You can take a really big bend into that elbow if you've got that movement there and that feels okay. And then right arm comes right up and over. Think about reaching those fingertips for the opposite side there. And then you can just take your gaze up. Good. And we'll inhale back to center and swap to the other side. This side's a little bit tighter for me. I think I can't quite get my elbow down. Good. Nice big inhale. And we'll get started in a nice little child's pose. You can take your knees really nice and wide here and then do the best you can to sink your glutes to the hips. If you can't get them to touch, that's fine. Just find what's comfortable for you. And then you can just start to rock those hips a little bit side to side if that feels okay. Just do a nice big breath. Meet me back in the center. And then from here, we're going to shift our weight forward, extending those legs. And then we're going to lift up that chest there. I'm just going to move back so I'm not falling off the screen. And here, I want you to be thinking about using your core. So you're not just dumping everything into your lower back. You're actively pressing that floor away, actively squeezing that core on and rolling those shoulders down and back. And we'll press it back to child's pose and we'll press it forward again. So on these next few, I want you to think about starting this movement here from your tailbone, rolling it forward, going all the way out to the crown of your head. Nice and wide across that chest, lifting that chin. A couple more like this. Flowing with that breath. We inhale to pull it back. Exhale it forward. Nice, let's go for 2 more like this. And you don't have to go all the way down with that tummy, just find wherever feels comfortable for you. Last one here. Good, rising up nice and tall through that front body. And then feel free to just sway a little bit side to side if that feels good. If it doesn't, just hold it there. Good, meet me back in the center and then we'll come all the way down to our tummy. So just wiggle those legs around, reset yourself. And then from here, we're gonna have our palms flat to the floor, elbows underneath the shoulders. Taking a nice big inhale. On the exhale, coming all the way up. So similar movement here, just moving through that spine. Once more, feel free to really press those arms into that floor, rolling those shoulders down and back, thinking about sliding your shoulder blades down towards those glutes. Last one here, still using that core. Good, and we'll exhale it down. As you're exhaling, you can take your arms out to a T shape. And then from here, we're going to take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, you're going to bring those arms back towards the glutes and then come back to that T shape. Feel free to lower the head back down to the floor. Nice big inhale, pull those arms back, reach through those fingertips, triceps turning on, and coming back down. 3 more like this. We inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last 2. Really press that tummy muscles on. And last one here, reaching through those fingertips and relaxing back down. Good, taking a nice big inhale here. We're going to do that same movement, and then after the hands go back, we take them all the way forward, back to that T shape, lowering back down. Feel free to take your chin or your cheek to the floor. Exhale. Bring those arms around, using those tummy muscles, and back. Good. A few more like this. Just get nice and flowy with it. Good. I want you to think really nice and long through the fingertips, long through the arms. Good. Give me 2 more. And last one here. And relax it all the way down. So if that was enough for you, you can stay there. Otherwise, we're going to take a nice big inhale. Sorry, arms out to that T shape. Nice big inhale. And we're going to stay lifted and drawing a couple of circles here. Feel free to move through that lifting up and down each time you draw a circle. That's totally fine. Good, coming through that back now. Fingertips reaching nice and long, pointing through those toes. Let's go for last 3. Look forward, last 2, shoulders down. And last one there. Good, come back to that T shape and relax it down. On this next one, we're going to take a nice big inhale. On that exhale, we're going to circle those arms forward, circle them back. We're going to lift, pull those shoulders back, lifting and hold. Good, holding here for 6, tummies on. 5, squeeze those glutes. 4, 3, reach through those arms, reach through the fingertips. Last 2, and last one, we'll plant the palms, press it all the way back into your child's pose. A few big breaths here, send that spine into flexion. Feel free to rock the shoulders side to side if that feels good. And then we'll inhale, coming over to our right forearm. You can always drop down to the elbow as well if you prefer. Hips are nice and stacked, knees bent in front, nice and strong through that right shoulder. From here, we're going to lift the toes, lifting the feet. We're going to open that top leg and we're going to close it. Open and close. Open, close. So we want to make sure our spine is in a nice alignment. It's not bent out of shape. Shoulders are nice and strong here. Good. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going to open it and then we're going to lift the foot, tap the knee towards the knee, tap the toe towards the toe. So we go knee, toe, knee, toe. I want to say heel and toe, but that's not quite right. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, strong glutes here, 2, 1. We're going to go knee, toe, kick, and back. Knee, toe, kick, and back. Knee, toe, kick, knee, toe, kick. Let's go for 4. Strong through that side body. There you go. Stay with me here. Last 2. Give me 1 more. Good, and reset yourself. Roll those shoulders back. Really strong here through that arm, lifting those feet. We close, we open. We close, we open. 1 more round here. Let's go. Building nice, strong glutes, strong foundation to help support the rest of our body. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. We open, lift the foot. We tap the knee, tap the toe. Knee, toe. Should be really feeling it in that top glute there. Make sure those hips haven't rolled back at all. Tap the knee, tap the toe. Knee, toe. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. We go knee, toe, kick, knee, toe, kick. Make sure on that kick, that's when those hips will roll back if they're going to. So really try to just stay strong there. Last 4, then we're going to kick. 3, 2, 1. Let's kick. Out and in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. Let's move straight away onto our left side. So get that position first. Always want to make sure we've got that nice long spine, strong through that left forearm. Otherwise you can come down to the head as well. That's totally fine. Okay, hips are nice and stacked. Knees are bent out in front, lifting the feet straight away. We open, we close. Open, close. I always like to keep my hand on my top hip because I can physically feel if it's rolled back. Switching sides now, just being mindful that you're still going to feel that bottom glute because we just worked it and it's working to keep our feet lifted. Let's go for 4 here. 3, 2, and 1. We open, lift the foot, tap the knee, tap the toe, knee, toe. Try to keep your feet pointed here as well. You don't want to get floppy there with the feet. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's add that kick. Good. Knee, toe, kick, knee, toe, kick. Just being mindful of those hips and making sure that they don't roll back. Good. Focusing on the breath. Big exhales, big inhales. Last 2. And give me 1 more. And let's reset. Quick little reset of that form. If at any point in class you need to stop to reset yourself, I'd love for you to do that. And then come back to the exercise once that form is good. Let's go for 4. Really squeezing that top glute open. Last 3, 2, 1. Let's open, lift the foot, tap the knee, tap the toe, knee, toe, knee, toe. This is quite fun, isn't it? Good. Really come through those glutes. If you're not feeling that burn through those glutes, I have nothing more to give you. Last 4, 3, really tap that toe, strong there. 2, 1, let's add that kick with power. Nice strong kick out. Strong through that shoulder, don't let those hips come back. Keep them forward. Oh, I didn't do that one quite properly. Let's go for last 3, last 2, and last 1, adding that kick, just kick. There we go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it down, coming back to center. From here, you can really press those hands into those knees. We've got really nice and tall on that spine. We're going to roll ourselves down, hug those knees in towards the chest, little squeeze, and then you can just roll a little bit on that spine there. Good, and then we'll extend those legs nice and long, tiny little lift up, and then come all the way back down. From here, you're going to extend those legs nice and long. Arms are going to come straight up towards the ceiling. We're going to take a nice big inhale, and exhale, we're going to roll it up. Try to touch the toes if you can, or the knees, the ankles, whatever you can reach. We're going to restack that spine nice and tall, tuck that tailbone under, pubic bone goes forward, and roll it back down. Make sure you don't take your hands past your shoulders here. We just want to keep the hands in line there. Flowing with that breath, really tucking under with that pelvis, that tailbone. Squeezing those tummy muscles on as we roll up and down. Keeping those legs nice and long. Tuck under, feel those abdominals switching on. Using that breath to help roll through our tummies. Good, roll it forward. Let's go for 1 more here, because I love this one. Good, and then we'll restack nice and tall. Okay, from here, just going to take those feet out a little bit wider, sitting really nice and tall on that spine. Arms are going to come out to that T shape. From here, our right pinky is going to come to our left toe. This is your source, shoulders down and back, and then you're going to flip the palm, that left palm, so that left pinky is up towards the ceiling. You're going to come forward, so you want to think that you're trying to saw your pinky toe off with your right pinky finger. Come back to center and switch. Good, flowing with that breath. We're trying to rotate through that spine. Keep those hips square, legs long. Really exaggerate that movement through that rotation. Try to make sure that those shoulders don't roll forward. Keep them back. Couple more like this. And then we're going to get into the core. Rotate and twist. Nice. Go for one more each side here. Last one. Good, come back to center, and then we're going to come back down to the ground. So from here, our left leg is going to stay bent, our right leg is going to go straight up towards the ceiling. If you've got tight hamstrings, you can keep your leg a little bit bent, but try the best you can to extend it out nice and long. Hands are going to come towards the hips. From here, we're just going to start to circle our leg in tiny little circles here, just picking one direction first to go in. So the reason I want you to keep your hands on your hips is so you can actually feel if your hips or your pelvis start to move out of place. There we go. You can get a little bit bigger with those circles. Good. Let's go for 4 more circles in this direction and then we'll switch. Press that spine nice and flat here as well, because as you take that leg out to the side, this glute will try to roll off to help you do that. We're going to keep it nice and still. Last one here, let's reverse that circle. Good, you can take your arms nice and flat if you're comfortable there with the hips. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll plant that foot. Left leg comes up nice and tall, just drawing one direction first with those circles. Feel free to pop the hands back on the hips for this one. Nice job. Big breaths in and out. You might feel those hips clicking, those hip flexors turning on, that's okay. 2 more circles here and then we'll swap sides. Good, and reverse that circle. Feel free to get nice and wide with that. So we're just internally and externally rotating our thigh bones in that hip joint here. There we go. Last 3, tummies on. Last 2. And last one, bring that leg all the way back down, just extending both legs here. And I just want you to take a really nice big stretch. So pull those arms up, pull those legs nice and long, little arch through that back, and then we'll come back to center. From here, we're going to extend both legs straight up towards the ceiling, and then you're just going to take that right leg down to the floor, a little tap, bring it back up, and the left. Right and left, slowly turning on through those abdominals. Once again, really press your spine flat to the floor here, belly button to follow. Feel free to keep the hands on the hips to get that feedback if they start to move, pointing through those toes. You will feel this in those hip flexors as well. It's all connected, so don't worry. Really actively squeeze through that core and it'll take it out of there. Let's go for last 4, last 3, 2, and 1. From here, if that was enough, you can stay there. Otherwise, we're going to lift the head, neck, and shoulders and do the same thing again. Also, you can keep that leg bent if you've got those tight hamstrings and that's not quite working or feeling good today. That's fine. Pressing that spine nice and flat, shoulders down, reaching through those fingertips. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll it all the way back down. Extend those legs, off we go again. Tapping each foot to the floor best you can. Nice. So simple yet so effective, we love it. Last 3. Use that breath, last 2. And last one there, let's lift it up, keep going. A little bit of core here today, nothing hectic. Although it is burning quite a lot, so maybe it is hectic. Last 4, good, 3, fingertips long, 2, and 1, good. Little reset, last round here of this one, and then we'll move on. Right and left, right and left. Really actively squeezing those tummy muscles on. Last 6, 5, 4, relax through the shoulders. Last 3, 2, and 1. Lifting it all the way up. Little tap, 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 tap. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab both knees, roll yourself up. That's fun, isn't it? We're going to come into our all fours position that we love so much, rolling those shoulders down and back. Last little bit of spinal movement here. We're just going to inhale to drop that belly and exhale to round that spine. I just did a little burp, so I really am sorry if you guys heard that. Inhale as you drop, exhale to round. There we go. All right, meet me back in the center. You're gonna bring that left arm up towards the ceiling, really open up there, thread it through to the opposite side, lifting up and threading it through. 2 more like this. Last one. You're gonna thread it through and then head can come to the floor, stretching out there through the back. Good. Inhale here and we'll swap sides. Right arm up towards the sky, down towards the floor. Really reach for that ceiling. Last one here, and head can come to the floor there. Good. Coming back up to center. And we'll finish there. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was nice to just slow it down again and just feel a bit more of that alignment and all of that sort of stuff. So hope you guys like that one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.